Hello everyone. Weird place. I'm
thrilled to have you again. Thanks for coming. I've just said that I think Shaun of the Dead is an instant classic, and the movie wouldn't be what it is without your involvement playing it. And I wanted to talk about...
It might be better.
No. I'd like to talk about that partnership with Simon Pegg. It's not a double act, but you can't have one without the other. And I wonder how you feel about that. The partnership with Simon and the chemistry between Ed and Shaun in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Simon and I have been friends a long time, and we were friends a long time when we did Shaun of the Dead. You know, we lived together for 5 or 6 years, and just... There are any children here, sorry, but we just kind of fucked about getting into adventures and just like getting to know. Well, I don't know. It was a weird. Look, we were platonic lovers, if you know what I mean. We were absolutely in love, and part of that meant we had an amazing. Yeah, we had a great. It just was something that, you know, we didn't have to do anything in it. Come on, guys, sit down, please. We just got each other, and we didn't have to talk sometimes, you know. It was. And so I guess that fortunately for me, because it gave me a career outside of Chiquito's Mexican bar and restaurant, it transferred to the screen, I guess, you know. And often the joy that you see on screen is us actually feeling joy at being together, or getting to act together, or getting to just fuck about and have a laugh. And you know, I'm not a fan when I hear something. I'm very humble, but I'm just lucky. I'm so lucky. My friend Andrew Maxwell is a stand-up comedian. He's amazing. He calls me the world's luckiest waiter. And it's probably absolutely true.
I think you're doing yourself down. There's a bit more to it than that. Were you involved in the creation of Shaun of the Dead in terms of writing the script, or was what you brought to it more of the interplay, the chemistry with your mates?
I guess there was that, and obviously knowing Edgar and Simon and working together on Space, and just being mates and having a laugh, you know. We got, I always kind of get the script and then get a chance to look through it, and if there's anything that jumps out, hey, how about this, or would this be better, or, and then obviously during rehearsing and stuff, we rehearsed quite a lot for Shaun of the Dead, and if anything came up and it was good and funny, then it usually went in. Because I think a lot of people think, oh, do you guys improvise on set a lot? Because it seems very natural. And we don't. We just haven't got the time, and what we need to shoot is always so ambitious that we just have to crack on. But any improvising we do is done in rehearsal, and then it's then written into the script. So
it looks fresh. It's rehearsed.
Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of it in terms of my. I don't even know what fucking noun is, for Christ's sake. Don't let me write. I do a bit. Obviously on Paul, me and Simon wrote that together, and on Two Seekers we wrote that together as well. So, I've always kind of known my place in that particular food chain. I've never been one to be jealous in terms of, oh, why can't I do it with you two? It's like, you know what, that works, your thing works, and it's great. And we get to have a great laugh as a group, so you can do that, that's fine. And I'm not going to be...
I'll come back though to what I said in the introduction. The chemistry in Shaun of the Dead, the chemistry between Shaun and Ed and their friendship is absolutely the spine of the film. There might be a zombie apocalypse going on, Shaun's broken up with his girlfriend, there's all the other friendships going on, but at the heart of it, at the end of it, you're my best friend by Queen, it's his pal. Yeah. So it couldn't, don't let yourself down, because Ed is a huge part of that movie.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I know that Simon, so when Shaun of the Dead came out, I interviewed Simon, and we were both kind of geeking out about George Romero films. I know he's a zombie nut. What about you? Are you a horror junkie? Are you at home with all this atmosphere? Or did you kind of find your way into it accidentally?
No, I mean, this is holy water I'm drinking, because I'm so afraid of all you. I came from a family where at the weekends my parents drank, and this was the 80s, so it meant that when we got home, they would usually fall asleep, which was great for me, because part of the deal was, yes, you can sit and drink all day, but I get to get a VHS film to watch when they're asleep at home. So there was a little newsagent next to the pub, and you could hire from it like Poltergeist and The Exorcist and I Spit on Your Grave and stuff like that. So even from 8 or 9, that's what I was being allowed to watch. I remember there was a guy that used to live next door to us called Mark Mackenzie, and Mark came over to play one afternoon after school. I think we were 11, and I decided that it would be good if he were to watch The Exorcist with me. And about 20 minutes in, Mark got up and just left my house. He lived one door down, and then his mum came, and Mark cried a lot. Mark was crying a lot. But I was fine. I was like bulletproof. I was all right with it.
So his mum basically said you're not allowed to play with Nicholas again.
You can't play with Nick anymore.
Interesting, reading about some of the stuff that you did watch and movies that you enjoy. I understand Raiders of the Lost Ark is a favourite, Close Encounters is a favourite. So you saw very well, looking at Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright and seeing their influences, you were influenced by all this stuff as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all was I love it to Close Encounters. You know, that was, that's a film that I can never not watch if it's on at any point. You know, but oddly, I can watch the whole of whenever Raiders is on. I have to watch that too. But there's a part in Close Encounters that if it's on, I kind of don't like it as much. When they're having to kind of run up the side of the mountain after he's been caught by, I don't like that 20-minute bit. I'll go off and then I'll come back for the ship at the mothership at the end. But yeah, I mean, I'm of that age where Raiders of the Lost Ark, for God's sake, it's not. I think that's what I love about films, and this sounds convoluted and weird, but I can feel exactly what I felt when I was 12 watching that film for the first time. I can feel it, and it's like time travel, you know what I mean? No, yeah, I mean, I think I'm very lucky that I can enjoy films like that.
I agree with that. I know that we're going to have questions from your audience, so we are going to have a microphone to come around to all of you. So if you have a question for me, put your hand in the air. Obviously, you will be here tomorrow as well, but if you're not here tomorrow, then do it today.
Sorry. Is there a guy with a box for a head? Thank you, cheers. I wasn't sure if I was having a massive stroke.
And that's something you'll take away and remember for the rest of your life. I wanted to ask specifically, my favourite sequence in Shaun of the Dead is the Winchester Siege. It's absolutely superb. I think it's wonderfully choreographed. It's poignant and it's comedic and it's action-packed. It's all the things that you want. And I wondered whether you would tell us or share with us some of your memories of working on that sequence.
I mean, that was the first film I ever did, and I loved doing it. It was amazing, but it was also a lot of stress for someone who was not an actor, having to now do this film. And we had a choreographer called Litsa Bixa who did the Don't Stop Me Now dance and stuff like that. So to go, I'm going to mention freaking Chiquitos again, but to go from Chiquitos and now I'm on a film set and 100 people are watching me hit an old stuntman with a cue while a woman shouts, 1, 2, 3, 4, It was totally fucking weird for me, totally weird. But you know, the thing I loved about it is the thing I love now, and that's the genius and the effort that every single person puts into it. You know, even like here's the diet that's going to go in your head. It's like, oh my god, it's amazing. You know, everything is someone's thought it out. Do you know what I mean? It's so stupid, but just the effort that went into it. You know, I loved it when we were all on the floor at the end, and you know, Simon had the drink, and the whole bar was on fire. I mean, this room's on fire. This is amazing. We could die at these things. You know, it was. I mean, I did like the bit too when we went down into the cellar, because it was like, we finished. Because we did it chronologically too. So there was that kind of great end to it. A lot of the things we do, like pub fighting World's End, took ages, and the fight in the bathroom took ages too. That was like a really big fight we did, and that was like, I want to say like a week to shoot that thing. Yeah, it was ages. But he did, Ed did it quite nicely. He shot everything looking, and then everything looking the other way. So if you weren't, it's like you got 3 days off, and then you turn around and they did all your bits.
I will say this about you though, you may have been a newbie to film, but that does not come across in the movie at all. You're very fresh, you're very credible, you're very believable. Ed is a very lovable character. That's why Sean stays with him, because this is a great lad, really, and all of that comes through, and yet you have zero acting training whatsoever.
I think I guess just pretend to feel the things that Ed should be feeling. That's my acting. That was my acting technique. If I had to be frightened, I think of a wolf. If I had to be happy, I think of the wolf being killed by a cake. It was really easy, actually. I don't know. I just kind of it felt right, you know.
The ensemble that's been created, that might be the ensemble that's created in the film, so aside from the two of you, we've got Dylan Moran, Kate Ashfield, Lucy Davis, Penelope Wilson, fantastic, Bill Nye, and everybody seems to have bought into this craziness. Nobody's po-faced about it, everyone's right in there delivering, and it's, as I said in the introduction, it is an instant classic because everybody's pulling their weight. I wonder if that's my opinion. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone, we all just got it, we all loved the script, we all got on, the crew were great, the sun was shining, you know, like, just, you know when you, I don't know why I'm going to use this analogy, when you just hit a tennis ball and you don't feel it, and you think, that was amazing. That was like that. And Nick Fuzz used a tennis analogy, it was really weird.
But also, it's a constant returning of the ball, isn't it? So everybody was doing it.
You're doing it now. You don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think there's also that thing that when you, I'm going to include me in this, but when you saw how much effort and passion and love we had for that process, you know, I think if you're a filmmaker, an actor, or a writer, or a frigging focus puller, or a director of film, you know, you can't help but be drawn to that. You know, you want to go along with that. That's the kind of feeling I got.
Did it feel, whenever we're talking to film professionals, and any one of us who's doing this job, it's quite often, you know, did it feel special when you were making the movie? Or did you realise when you were doing Halloween it was going to be this mega hit? I'm not going to ask you that question.
I wasn't in Halloween.
But did it feel special? Did it feel when you were doing it as if it could be something at the end of this?
No, not at all. I mean, the only we went and toured Shaun of the Dead like around the world, and we did an American press tour, and we did literally 25 cities in 30 days, showing the film and doing press, and it was amazing. People loved it and stuff, and then we came back and we did other bits, and then we did Hot Fuzz, And I think it was only when we did the Hot Fuzz press tour in the States, we suddenly got a feeling like, oh my God, that was freaking amazing. Yeah, it was like, I'm trying to think of two bands. It was like being in a small band and then being in a slightly bigger band. You know what I mean? I say Mumford and Sons for some reason. It was like being in Mumford and Sons. You know, when you now go into a cinema and there'd be 1,000 people and they just got bonkers and they loved it, you think, oh, maybe we did something right, you know.
Well, it's interesting to me, maybe interesting to other people as well, that in modern Hollywood, despite what happens at the end of Shaun of the Dead, somebody may have said, hey, can we have a sequel? Right? So there isn't a sequel, but we've got Hot Fuzz, and then we've got The World's End. So was there always a sense of, was there always a plan for doing more films, maybe continuing it? Or did that happen after Shaun of the Dead?
No, that was it. It was just 3. What? A wolf has been killed by
Right, chaps, this is serious. We're not joking. We need to clear the room, and we're going to reconvene in a few minutes' time. So can I please ask you